What's going on, people? I just wanted to put a quick disclaimer in at the start of this video to say that this video includes absolutely no Norwich City footage. It's me trying to find or just following a Norwich City game from abroad. If you want loads and loads of stuff from Carrow Road, go and find something else. Go and watch another matchday experience that I filmed in the past. If you want sunny beaches, there is no better video on YouTube for you. Enjoy. Hello and welcome back to another matchday experience. I hope you're doing well. Today it's Norwich City versus Cardiff at Carrow Road, and we are currently, we being me and Jen, about how many miles?
7,000.
7,000 miles from Carrow Road. It's about a 20-hour commute to Carrow Road, 17 hours of flying, 3 hours of travelling in car. And we're currently in Bali, Indonesia. This is the hotel we're currently staying in. We're in Kuta for 3 days, then we're going to Ubud, then we're going to the Gili Islands, then we're going to Canggu, then we're going to Heathrow. It's hot here, it's very hot. Let me quickly show you my ankles. I'm not sure if you can see them. They are absolutely roasted. Not in a good way at all. But it's game day. Jen, feeling confident?
Always.
Always feeling confident. I mean, Cardiff are doing well. They've lost their last 2 games though. I guess the aim of today is to just get some kind of game footage. We're heading, where are we going later? Jimbaran. There's lots of fish there, and I like fish, but Jen doesn't like fish, as in eating the fish. Sorry to any vegans out there. Yeah, it's going to be tough to find the game. We'll get it on Twitter, I think.
It's going to be like 10 PM here?
Yeah, so kick-off is at 10 PM here. It's currently, what's the time, like 10 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, we're 7 hours ahead of England, so we've got a bit of a wait, but got the very thick vintage Norwich shirt out, which is Jen's, and it's so hot. But it's what you got to do. It's what you got to do.
Oh, breathe.
Follow us around in Bali, Indonesia. But to be fair, it's just like Great Yarmouth in the summer. The sun is shining, the birds are crying, and everything feels really, really
Fantastic.
great. Okay, so about 7 hours till team news then, and I'm just chilling in the pool. Team I'd like to see today, I'd like to see 3 centre-backs again, 2 wing-backs, Lewis on the left, Pinto on the right, the formation of Hanley, Zimmerman and Closer down the middle. Morich Leitner might be back. I think the big one today though is going to be Onel Hernandez. He'll be the man that stretches Cardiff. Dennis Sabreni up top. It was clear that Nelson Oliveira wasn't up to full form against Sunderland. We shall see what the team news is like at about 9 PM Indonesian time. Well, we just met a lovely Brit who's now living in Australia, supports Sutton United. Got beaten 9-0 at Carrow Road apparently before my time, and he slept in the coach and horses. This is great knowledge. It's the kind of stuff you get when you wear your Norwich City shirt abroad. Lovely stories. Look at the state of my feet. Dear me. We've got to taxi, hopefully we don't get a moped out, because it is literally all they've got. Look at this, moped, 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 moped. Oh, car. These are definitely all Norwich fans. Look at them, buzzing for the Cardiff game, buzzing for the return of Neil Warnock. Come on the boys. This is our man today, Ahmed. Oh, how do you
Nothing to see though.
We should really be supporting local taxi, shouldn't we? Oh, I suppose this guy's a local man.
Yeah.
Hello, Ahmed. Can you remember the guy that Uber taxi we got in Bristol?
Nice guy.
Who was it?
Mohammed?
No, I don't think it was it Mohammed. He was driving a lovely car. We gave him a good rating. Hopefully Ahmed can live up to them expectations.
It's been 1 minute away for a long
Had a dream to build a football team. We had no money, so we had to get them on loan, Bluebird in the back. It's like getting out at Heartsease roundabout.
Georgie message.
Let's do this, Ahmed. Today's beach of choice. Where are we? No idea where we are, to be honest. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Everywhere. It's beautiful. So this is the location for the match day today. It's just mad. Look at this place. It is so hot though. It's yeah, it feels like 45 degrees today. But oh, I just can't get over how stunning this place is. It's like Great Yarmouth. It's that beautiful. The beer here is so cheap as well. Like, this is the most expensive beer I've bought so far, and it was about £1. Class. Anyway, 6 hours to kick off. What a life. I don't think there's a better location to say a massive well done as well to Aston Oxborough. Signed a new 2-year contract at City today, or yesterday, whenever it was. Mate, I'm so proud of you. The sacrifice, the commitment, the dedication, I don't think people realise. And I think people realise that about a lot of successful people. They don't see the behind the scenes. I know how much he's put in. So another fantastic goalkeeper that Norwich City have produced, and luckily we've managed to keep hold of him. So look, Angus said it in the podcast, him and Remy, both local boys, both have something to prove, both very talented. Well done, Aston. Well done, my friend. Okay, so book review time. This is Above Head High by James Brown. It is really good, Jen.
Yeah, he loves it.
It's really good. It's all about the life of a five-a-side player, and you guys know I'm a big five-a-side fan. Inter Matalan still going strong. 3 division winner titles now. You saw the season, we came so close yet so far. Tonight for dinner we're eating down there somewhere at like a seafood restaurant, and if you can see out here somewhere, fishermen are catching the fish that hopefully we'll be eating tonight. It's bloody lovely down here. What book are you reading, Jen?
God,
it's bright.
It's not very good.
What's it about? Is it a girly book?
Yeah.
About what?
It's just very girly.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it good though?
It's alright.
Who writes it? Fiona Harper?
Yes, Fiona Harper. 7 so far.
Shout out to James Brown. This is a good read. If you like five-a-side, you'll like this. Go get it. Dinner served. Yeah. I guess the closest to a pre-match meal of this is cockles on Norwich Market, maybe. Don't get fresher than that though. Look at this, proper jumpers for goalposts up. Well, bottles for goalposts. But look at that for a backdrop of your evening football game. A bit better than Martha five-a-side. No disrespect to Martha. Amazing. I'm also trying to see if there's any strikers in there that might do a job for us. I don't think there is. Dinner is served. Look at that for a fish. Bit of red snapper, nasi goreng.
What's the weight of that?
What's this? A kilo of fish.
Rice.
Steamed rice. Oh, sticky rice as well, Jen. And some iced tea. Pre-match meal. 3 hours till kick-off. So, half an hour till kick-off. It is weird having kick-off when it's like 10 PM here. The team is out, and there's been 5 changes since we drew at Sunderland, I should say. Pinto's out, which is interesting. He scored the late equaliser at Sunderland. Harrison Reed comes in for him. Zimmerman's being dropped for Closer. Husband is being dropped for Lewis. That's a good sign. Who else? Sabreni comes in for Nelson. And I think there's one. Oh, and Leitner comes in for... Who is it? Can't remember. Anyway, we need to try and find some kind of sports bar. You could opt for the option of paying £5 to get in the iFollow, but nah, that's cheating. We want to do it the proper way. Let's find some dodgy Fox Sports channel and do it. By the way, what's the time? Like 10 o'clock here at Cooter, and the traffic is just a bit chaotic. It really is. Crazy. We always say hi to the cute cockapoo at Carrow Road. Say hello to this guy. Oh, poor little fella. Oh, bless him. So many sad dogs. I'm trying to adopt them all. Unbelievably, 10 minutes before kickoff, Jen has decided to get her nails done. I mean, she calls herself a true Norwich fan, but she's not walking the streets of Cooter trying to find a bar, is she? That means one thing for me. I can fit in a beer in before I have to go find her again. Pub time. 10 minutes to kick off. Norwich versus Cardiff. I'm going for 1-1. 1-1, I reckon. I'll take a draw. Let's do this. 3 minutes to kick off. I think this is the best I can do at the moment. Got my beer and got some interesting music. There is nowhere that shows Sky Sports. Nowhere. I think I'm going to stick to Twitter. This could be interesting. Norwich City versus Cardiff. Bali. I found the sports bar. Come on. Swansea Everton. That doesn't count, does it? Let's do this. So we've got Brighton versus Palace up there. We've got Swansea versus Everton. We've got Burnley. Where's Norwich Cardiff? Where's the big game? Where's the game everyone's talking about? 3rd versus 13th in the Championship. Where is it? I tell you what, after trying to find somewhere that shows Sky Sports News, that's all I want. I respect Norwich City fans in different countries. I know loads of fans in Australia, loads in Asia. The time difference kills you. It's now 11 o'clock here, and it's not even half time. I'm flagging. I have a pint of beer to try and get me through. I could have paid, but I don't know if the internet is quick enough to stream it, and I've heard it's been a bit sketchy this season, so I didn't. It's still like 32 degrees here. It's boiling hot. It's 0-0 still. Apparently Brancic is playing well. He's pulling the strings. Cardiff are going direct. Sol Bamba has made a few great recovery tackles. The referee's lost the game already. It sounds very much like a standard Championship game. Let's keep pulling the strings. Let's keep working hard, City, and let's hope that we do something. I tell you what, this Crystal Palace Brighton game is absolutely class. 3-2, 30 minutes gone. Madness. Sabretti's just hit the post. Inches away from yet more goals from Dennis. But the post denies him. Half time, left the sports bar. The music coming from the background was just horrendous. I couldn't take it anymore. It's 0-0. I think we've had the better chances. It's tough following a game via Twitter though. It's not very nice. Jen's got her nails done. She's back in business. We're going to go find another pub with cheaper beer and maybe some Sky Sports. Maybe. Probably not. 4th bar. Sweat is getting. 3rd bar. 3rd bar without Sky Sports, without any Norwich updates, but it's still 0-0. It's still 0-0. I think we've had the better chances. I don't really know what's going on. I am just making it up, basically. Hopefully Chris and Connor can fill us in a bit later, but still 0-0. They're not Norwich fans.
Saturday United.
Saturday night in Bali. No one cares about Norwich. It's so sad. 83 minutes gone, and it's still 0-0. Cardiff have scored. 87 minutes on the clock. It was going so well. The DJ was buzzing. I don't think any of these are Norwich fans. They seem buzzing. I'm not. Cardiff have scored. Zahore. 2-0. 2-0. Oh dear. 2-0. And Kuta doesn't care less. No, thanks mate, no thanks. They don't care less. I do.
We care.
Right then, following Norwich City from Bali, 7,000 miles away, it's been interesting to say the least. 2-0 the final score, Hoylett and Zahore on the score sheet. Disappointing, it seemed like Norwich were on top for the majority, had the better of the opportunities and yet still lost at home. It's been the story of our season. Let's cross over to Chris and Connor, see what they thought actually being at the game.
Just back from Carrow Road, pretty demoralising game actually. Norwich City losing 2-0 to seemingly promotion favourites now, Cardiff City, and what can you say? You can copy and paste about 10 or 11 home performances this season where Norwich have dictated and they've commanded the ball in certain areas, but lacked killer edge and lacked that final decision and lack a little bit of self-belief in the final third, I think. And when James Maddison isn't sort of ticking things over, Norwich struggle to create. They really do. As for Cardiff, were they impressive? I think in comparison to Wolves and Fulham, not so much, but what they did have was a game plan that they executed brilliantly, and you get to about the 62nd minute and suddenly their drive goes up, their determination goes up, they become a little bit desperate, the balls become longer. I thought Kenneth Zahora was a big impact on that. So, disappointing result for Norwich. Preston next week, it doesn't get any easier, but I think most just want this season to finish, to be honest.
Hi guys, Chris Reeve here, Talk Norwich City. I hope yourself, Jack, you're having an amazing time in Bali. I have just suffered a massive sucker punch along with 25,000 other people at Carrow Road today. Extremely frustrating game to watch, because Norwich arguably in the first half played some really nice stuff. Again, I know I keep saying it, but we do. We're playing well. We're moving the ball around nicely in the first half. The tempo is up. Josh Murphy looked particularly impressive in the first half. Mario Vrancic looked particularly impressive in the first half. Harrison Reed, man of the match for me personally. I thought he was absolutely excellent today. I thought in the first half and at the beginning of the second half, we brought the game to Cardiff. And again, I say this week in, week out, we run out of ideas and then Daniel Farke lets the game go stale. He doesn't bring on the subs early enough. There is no point bringing on the Messiah, Wes Hoolahan, at 85 minutes. He will not make the impact you want him to. Complete waste of time. That's the kind of substitution you need to be making if you're winning the game and you want to be wasting some time. It showed today. As soon as we conceded that first goal, we gave up. That was it. You could tell we've got nothing to play for. I thought, I'm not just saying it because Angus was on the podcast the other day, I thought he made a fantastic save, to make sure it wasn't 1-0, and the defenders just left it. They just assumed it was offside. They assumed that the ref would call it, who, by the way, had an absolute stinker today. How on earth is that referee at this level? I have no idea. But I'm not going to blame the ref for Norwich City losing the game today. I thought Cardiff's second goal was brilliant. It was very, very well taken and fair play. But in the first half, Dennis Sabani, I'm sorry to say it, but he missed an absolute sitter 4 or 5 yards out from the Barclay, and he's got to be putting those in the net. And don't get me wrong, I'm not slating him too much because his work ethic was fantastic. His movement was a lot better going forwards, particularly in the first half. But again, second half, if I'm Daniel Farke, 74 minutes, nothing's changed. Rather than invite Cardiff on, why aren't we bringing the game to them? Bringing on Wes, bringing on Nelson Oliveira, put them on the back foot, draw the fouls more. I have to say as well, Cardiff, bully boy tactics, but fine, fair enough. We've seen it plenty of times at Carrow Road this season. We've got to come to learn that teams are going to do that against us.
A massive thank you for watching this matchday experience from Bali. Like, subscribe, and I will see you soon.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. Thanks to Chris, thanks to Connor. I think the playoffs are off now, lads. Bye-bye.